Less than two crew squad, welcome back in once again. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Pad. A special occasion tonight. It is, of course, well, as of 2 days ago, our 4-year Twitch partnerversary. I've been a Twitch partner for 4 years now, which I kind of love that the partner anniversary is so close to the stream anniversary, was June 1st, because I get 2 milestones in the same year, back to back, very close, that are the same, and it allows me to reflect, because the journey from starting to partner is its own special thing, and then from there on, it's its own thing as well. So I'm happy, I'm excited. This was a very busy, taxing week for me, and I get to hang out here with y'all, talk all about that, as well as anything else y'all want to talk about, of course. So we're going to have a fun time here today. No doubt about it in my mind. Okay. So without any further ado, let me say hello to all the early chatters up in here. So hello, repeat responding. Welcome in. Liv, hope you're doing well. Chrissy, what's up? Jesse in the building. We got Leaf, Ichiyami, what's good? Thank you so much. Jenna Lee, happy Friday to you. Kat, welcome in. Memories, what's good? Jen Rats, hello. Botswats, what's good? Pixie, hello, friends. Hello to you, Pixie. Sal's here. Happy 4 years, Pooya. Congrats. Thank you so much, Sal. Thank you. Terabyte, happy Friday to you. Welcome in. Lenny, what's up? Joelle, still the airport going from RJP Houston. Hanging out to my flight boards. How long is your flight, Joelle? And I hope you had a fun time in Houston. Christian, hello and happy Pat to everyone in the crew. Hey, welcome in, Christian. Mikey, hello, welcome in. McKinley Spud, happy Friday to you. Tova, thank you for the prime. So I'm going to get one of these. I do appreciate you using it on me. Welcome back in to the Less Than 2 crew. Tova, because love, thank you for the 17 month. And Tova for 45 months here. Incredible stuff. Thank you so much. Pretty much been here the entirety of the journey with me, so I do appreciate that. Botswas, thank you for the tier 1 with 39 months. Appreciate you. Steph, welcome in. Lori, hello. Kalita, thank you for the 48 months. Appreciate it. Ali with the prime sub, thank you so much. Welcome in for your 40th month. I thank you for the 1 prime over here being used with the Less Than 2 crew. Samantha, hello, welcome. Mandy, thank you so much. It's been weeks since I've been able to catch one of these live, start to finish, so I'm excited for tonight. I hope you have a good time here with us tonight, Mikey. I think it's going to be a fun one. Kansas, welcome in for the 44th month. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Appreciate you. Bryson, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it. Welcome back for your 16th month. Bryson. Wicked Tricks, thank you for the 28th month. Appreciate it. Botswats, thank you for giving us sub over to Midwest Sunshine. Blessing up the squad. Bringing in another person into the Less Than 2 crew. Appreciate that from you, Botswats. Thank you so much. Russ, thank you. Appreciate it. Tomster, welcome in. Kim, hello. Chalet, thank you so much. Jinx, what's good? Thank you, Samantha. Tim Shields, thank you so much. Mythical Jade, appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, Tova. Damien, hello, welcome in. Next Goat, hi, congrats, and thanks for having us. Of course, thank you for being here. Next Goat. Jimmy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ali, thank you. Hello, welcome in. Tomster, how are you on Happy Pad? I'm doing good, Tomster. Lots that have happened, lots to talk about, but I'm happy to be here. And happy Pad. Joelle, my second flight is 3 hours. I had so much fun. I need a shirt or sticker that says I still have shot o'clock. Not many can say the same, Joelle, so I'm happy for you. What a great week of reality TV. We've been blessed, Tomster. It's been a fantastic week. All right. I'm caught up with you now, which is great, chat. So the form is open. If you want to submit questions anonymously, of course, you can do so. If you would like to put them in the chat, that's also allowed. I actually encourage that. As y'all know, if you're new here, this is the Pad. This is where we spend the night having a conversation. It can be about anything, a variety of topics. You kind of steer the boat and I follow, and we get into some good stuff here. Okay? So while the forum is opening and people might start formulating what they want to talk about, I would like to first talk about my week, which, like I said, and I've said a couple times now, has been busy. So this week, I had 90 day to kick off my week. And then immediately following 90 day, I got into the Traders Canada Gauntlet. So I did the finale with Scally Monday night. And then on Tuesday afternoon, for a 3 hour block, I sat there and interviewed one by one the finalists for Traders Canada, with the exception of one, which I recorded the next day because she wasn't available till later. So we got those done. Also, something that I've only told y'all and no one else knows about yet, because you got the exclusive scoop over here on the stream. I'm doing a series for Traders US Season 3 where I've got one guest, and that one guest is going to talk about one of the cast members, and we do a bit of a, I wouldn't say deep dive because they're not going to be long podcasts, but we basically get educated on who they are. Now, obviously, you're going to have a lot of familiarity with the Big Brother Survivor people, as will I, but so far, I've recorded 3 of those this week, and they've been about, 2 of them have been about the Housewives, one of them has been about someone else from the Bachelor universe, and that has been very fun because I'm learning about these people that I didn't know anything about. And I feel like last year, while it was fun getting exposed to like Phaedra, it was still a situation that I didn't feel like I really knew who they were coming in. Whereas now I think I'm going to have more of an information, and it's a bit of a crash course for anyone who doesn't know. So I think they're going to be about 25, 30 minutes a piece, and they're going to drop once a day. So you'll have a bit of content every day leading to the premiere, which is going to be fun. Which one was late? Lauren was the one late. That's the only one that got put on a separate podcast, because the rest of them, the minute they were done, I was like, let's just ship them off. And then in the middle of all that, I had the Masked Singer podcast that Liana and I recorded, which was a very sweet one because we had the realization that we are going to be, we're 2 episodes away from being done with the Masked Singer podcast permanently, which is a very sad state of affairs. And it kind of snuck up on us. I mean, obviously we've been talking about it. Anytime I promote it, I'm like, it's our last ride with the Masked Singer, but in a weird way, we hadn't quite pictured that it was our last ride. So we have 2 more episodes of that, and then that podcast is done, which is going to be, again, sad, but we'll see what happens next. Something good coming your way. And then was one more thing. Now I'm blanking. Oh, your boy secured a deep dive for Traders Canada, so I'm recording that this upcoming week. It's gonna be fun. Thank you, Oprah. Appreciate it. Sunshine, welcome, man. I'm excited to see what y'all do next. Bittersweet for sure. Yes, Mandy. Bittersweet for sure, but listen, what's coming up next, I think it's going to be even better. Trust me on that. Exciting. It really is going to be, Russ. Can we have a hint? The winner of the season. Do you need a bigger hint than this? Something with you and Liana on the same pod? Yes. So Liana and I will still be podcasting together. We're just doing something different than Masked Singer. We're just doing a different thing. If we were not going to be doing a different thing together, we would have kept the Masked Singer, for sure. I assumed it was them, but yay, exactly. I figured people would assume that already, off rip. But yeah. So first question in the form. We have 1 question so far. Do you ever leave this form open? I sometimes think of a random question midweek and then forget it or can't catch a pad live to ask. So I have I have 2 forms. Chat, I have 2 forms. I have this form, which is only open when the stream is live. And then I have my feedback form, which is open all year round. So if you ever want to put a question in and you're not around, or you think of it midweek, put it in the form that Mandy just put in. It's the Pooya feedback form. I will be able to just port it over and ask it bring it up on the pad. So that should be fine. It's so nice to watch you grow. You're doing the thing. I'm doing the thing because I'm trying my best, Trying my best. I assume one of Kira or Netta. There we go. When will the new podcasts with Liana be revealed? So, I'll give you a bit of insight, chat. We don't know when it's going to premiere, but we are recording the pilot real soon. I have to assume you should not expect it till the new year, obviously, given that we're gonna have the Masked Singer going into the holidays, so we're not gonna be gonna have time to debut it before January. But I don't know. I don't know what the release is gonna be like for that. So all I know is that it will be in the new year, or guaranteed to be in the new year. It's gonna be fun. So yeah. Where is my music? Sorry. Frank the Tank, you have such a nice eyebrow game. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Frank the Tank. Thank you for the follow too. I was so bummed I got spoiled on a YouTube chat Tuesday morning about who won Traders before I had the link. It was an on Traders chat. Sunshine, how is this gonna happen? That's so brutal. it really goes to show you, truly, in this day and age, if you're trying to remain unspoiled on a show, you just have to watch it before doing anything else, which is brutal, but also the sad reality we live in. If you're not safe in a different chat, then what happens, you know? All right, Frank the Tank, relax, fam, okay? Mandy said no. Mandy said, bad Frank, don't do this. All right, where's the form? Another question in the form. Ooh, okay. It's a survivor question. We support Liana in the chat. It'd be shocking if you didn't support Liana in this chat, quite frankly. Of course we do. We support Liana in and out of this chat. I don't get any spoilers on Twitter anymore. If everyone went to Blue Sky, I'm not mad. Yeah, breaking. Have you stayed? Have you made the move to Blue Sky? Or are you just like, I'll stay on Twitter? Is that kind of where you're landing on it? I find myself opening Twitter less and less. At this point, I think I've become a Blue Sky member. And I think that's where I'll be posting more frequently. Whereas Twitter will be, I will still be posting when I'm going live and stuff on Twitch, on Twitter, since I still have quite a bit of following there who will not know or will not make the move. But I want them to know when the stream is going live. On both, I like Blue Sky more, I think. I agree. I hard agree. I did find it to be a little bit struggling to know where to post the other night with the finale, because I got to did a half and half, but I think ultimately I know where I would rather be, you know? Okay, so first Survivor question of the night, which by the way, huge Survivor week this week. I got irrationally upset at Sue calling Rachel what's her name in the last episode. Either Sue actually couldn't remember Rachel's name, which is embarrassing when there's only 7 people on the island, or she couldn't be bothered to recall her name, which is rude. I need a poll on your thoughts. Is it worse to be called Tweedledee/Tweedledum or what's her name? I think I'd rather be called Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Mandy, can we facilitate that old poll? Would you rather be called Tweedledee/Tweedledum or what's her name? Here's my take on it. I think what's her name. I think if you're in a speed conversation, because I've done this before, you know, it's like, I'd be like, yeah, so then I was talking to, what the fuck is his name? Or you know, I've had that before. What's his face? I've used what's his face before, but it's in a speedy conversation that can happen. I do think that if it came off careless, it's because it probably was careless. But at the same time, let's not forget, Sue is what, 59? I don't think Sue didn't care to remember the name. I think in the moment she just didn't remember her name. I think that's really what it is. I just think she didn't remember her name. And that's what it was. Because again, not this, and here's the thing. Many people are not good with names. I've not realized this until Liana, because Liana forgets names very quickly. Like, we'll be watching a show and she'll forget the person's name 15 seconds after we just learned their name. So I think there's just people out there that are bad with names. That's one of my curses. I'm really good with names. So I don't really, and I think it's also the added sensitivity of knowing my name is going to get pronounced incorrectly, which by the way, if you've watched the exit interviews for the finalists, Cedric tried, bless his heart, he tried to say my name 3 different times and got it wrong all 3 times. And I was like, bro, let's just move on. let's just move on. So I think more like I can't really falter for it, but I also feel like part of me would feel irritated if I'm not vibing with the player. So I'd be like, really, Sue? You don't remember? And I really like Rachel. So I'd be like, really? You don't remember Rachel's name? Well, you're going to remember Rachel's name when Rachel votes your ass out. Like, that's kind of the energy. How do you say Pooya wrong? Let me find this interview. Let me find this interview for you. It was at the tail end of the interview. Let me see. Hold on, because it's gonna do the thing where it's gonna I gotta not put my music with the same output, but hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That'll be
Aaron
fun.
asked me, Aaron from Halifax that was on this season. He said maybe we should go on Survivor, but I'm a car mechanic.
Element. Oh yeah. 70 days
And my son, they're gonna come a lot. He got
is absolutely infectious, man. Hopefully y'all can get the W there, and we'll see what the future holds for you on reality TV in the future.
Thank you, Pua. Very good. It's how did I say it right?
Pooya.
Thank you, Pua. I'm Jamaican, Pua.
You're
Thank
good.
you, Pua. Pua.
Pooya.
Pooya. Pooya. Thank you, Pua. Very blessed. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
He said it right and then said it wrong immediately right after too. All right, take care.
Pooya. Pooya. Jamaican, Pua.
You're
Thank
good.
you, Pua. Pua.
Pooya.
Pooya. Pooya. Thank you, Pua. Very blessed. Have a blessed.
So that was how you can mispronounce my name. Oh my God. He was trying so hard. He really was, Mandy. He really wanted to get it right. Bless him. All right. Pew pew. Can't believe I didn't realize till like last week he's Ty's dad. That was like the only thing I knew about him coming into this season was that he was Ty's dad. That should be your stream entrance clip. Oh my God. I have a skunk that keeps showing up in my yard. I named her Pee-wee. That is valid. That is valid. All right. Where were we? Next question. Oh, did we get the poll running? Or do y'all want the poll, or just, you know what? Put it in the chat. Would you rather be called Tweedledee, Tweedledum, or what's her name? Or what's his name? Or what's their name? Because let me... Polls aren't done with. What's her name? Because we did it was what's her name. Yeah, because let me be honest. With my name, I fully expect to be what's his name. I fully expect to be what's his name because, you know, if someone calls me Tweedledee or Tweedledum, though, I don't think I would bat an eye twice. I'd be like, okay, you think I'm dumb? Wait till I show you that I'm not dumb. You know? So I don't think that would impact me too much either way. What did you think of the last episode of Survivor? It was magical. I've seen a lot of people call it the best episode of the new era, and I think I agree. I think it was very fun top to bottom. Getting a vote like that off the ground is incredibly difficult, and while I do agree there should have been very clear signs, like there's so many ways that Majority Alliance could have combated this. Number one, Andy keeps pushing this, so put him in the minority of the vote, right? Do not put him in the 3 position, put him in the 2. So let's say it's like, all right, Andy and Rachel, you're voting Sam, the rest of us are voting Genevieve. That way he can't be in control. So that's the main thing. But otherwise, and that, and also I feel like Andy was clearly showing signs of he's pulling the wool over your eyes. He's causing a gambit, but it does not matter. At the end of the day, he got the move done, and credit to him because that was an entertaining ass move. That was the best move of the new era. Like that was so much fun. Watching a 3-2-2 play out with the other side having 2 idols and a block of vote. Do you have any idea? Like that had no business working, and he got it done. And I think I've seen a lot of people be like, well, that's stupid because then Rachel's just going to do the block of vote and get rid of him. It's like, okay, even if that is the case, we also in this episode saw the four people that didn't go on the reward say this is top 4. So Andy was playing for 5th place at best. If he does a move like this and can kind of shift things to gamble for a 4th place or a 3rd place or a 2nd or 1st, that's already better than him just going with status quo with this group. And on top of that, I think he recognized that he's not being recognized as a player. And I think this was his, like, this is my reveal party. This is when I put myself on the map. And I think he succeeded in doing so. Now, how the jury's going to take it is a whole other conversation, but I really liked what I saw from him. I think that this is my biggest panic watching episode 1. My biggest fear watching episode 1 was, oh my God, Andy's going to go home and this is going to be his legacy. This is his story. He's going to have one of the worst crash outs in Survivor history. And I didn't want that for him. I love Andy. You know, I've met Andy before. He's one of the nicest people I've met. And so if that would have been his story, I know it would have been crushing to have that be the case, to have that be what you're remembered for. So the minute he survived episode 1 was okay, the worst thing that could have happened. Where does he go from here? And I think he has had arguably the best redemption arc we've seen in the new era. I think Emily is the other person that you can immediately compare it to, but I think with being able to execute this move here and also watching him, jump from alliance to alliance, still make bonds, be trusted by people, I think that Andy has put himself on the ballot for, because how I think, did Jeff mention that there's at least one person from Survivor 47 on 50? I think Andy's firmly on that short list. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. Because let me tell you, I don't think it's easy to pivot from that position and be where you are now. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have an off day and it'll feel like I'm moving mountains to just come back to regular mode. And I feel like Andy not only came back to regular mode, Andy is now like pivoted over past that. So, yeah. I haven't watched this, Rob, but I heard about the movie. It sounds like a great show from the RHP live show. Mandy, I'll be honest. I've been traveling a lot this past year, and part of me was like, all right, I'm missing one event. I'll have a little bit of FOMO, but I'll be okay. Then I watched this episode and I was like, this is literally the best episode you could ask for a live show. So the FOMO came right back. But no, this was great. I was playing marbles the other day and saw my last win was here and completely misread what your name was. Wow, Tomster. Really? You pulled a Cedric on me? That's our guy. That's right. Did y'all hear him an episode ago? I don't know if anyone else caught this, but some people in our chat did pick it up, or in our community picked it up. I'm going to play the clip for you, the audio clip, okay? And you tell me what you hear Andy say. This is 2 episodes ago now. Not last one, but the one before. Good evening, Daisy. Welcome in.
Locked in. Yes. Like on final 3, all we have to do is play our cards right. We have to do damage control to save them, obviously. It's gonna be easy pickings.
What was that? What was that, Andy?
Pickings.
What was that? What was that? Can you say that one more time?
Easy pickings. It's gonna be easy pickings. It's gonna be easy pickings. It's gonna be easy pickings.
That's our dog. That's Andy, my guys. That's Andy. He said the thing. He said the thing. That said, met on the less than 2 crew in my 1 RHP live and appreciate y'all too, but Andy cheersing to it was memorable. Wait, Mandy, what is this in reference to? Oh, Andy was the first person at the RHP live I went to, than you that was like less than 2 crew. Hey, Mandy, that is such a special moment to have. That is such a special moment to have. Damn, it's been a while back from deployment. I missed the paddle, but everyone's well. Jessica, welcome back in, friend. Hope you are doing well. Happy you're back here with us. Welcome back. Listen, it's just like you left it. Vibes immaculate, mood immaculate, and we're having a good old time. Happy you can join us. But when I heard that, when I heard him say easy pickings, we need as a sound clip. If I can get a good cut of it, yes. 40 my flight of a grain. I have a safe flight, Joelle. See you in 3 hours. Well, the VOD will see you in 3 hours. I think we'll be gone by then, but hopefully the flight goes safely and smoothly for you. Also, someone in that question, they said, what do you think of the last episode? Who is your winner pick now? My winner pick is still Rachel. I still think this is Rachel's game to lose. And I have for a little bit now. I just don't see how Rachel doesn't get to the end, and depending on who Rachel's there with, I think then it's a different story. But realistically, I think the winner is one of 2 people, and I just don't see the other person making it to the final 3, if that makes sense. Or one of 3 people, I should say. Taryn Caldifer if she got through Operation Italy. Well, she has a block a vote now for the next round. She has an idol for the round after that, which means that unless everyone on the tribe decides to vote against Rachel next week, which at that point she could still just use her idol, Rachel's practically guaranteed getting to Final Four fire making, and all she needs to do is win immunity and she's there. If not, all she needs to do is make fire and she's there. So she has a really good shot of getting to the final three. And I think my personal read on it is Sue is guaranteed a spot in the final three. Sue is the other person that I can see for sure having a seat, which leaves the third seat open. Of the people remaining, who do I see getting that third seat? We have, let's see, we have Sam left, Andy left, Genevieve left, and Teeny left. For a while, I thought it was Teeny's spot. I don't know if I feel that strongly anymore. Genevieve, I feel like, is being built as the final boss to Rachel. And I feel like we had that shot in the next time on that they're kind of facing off. I think that it's going to be Rachel v. Genevieve. The winner of that bout wins. And I just don't see Genevieve winning that bout given the bag of tricks Rachel has up her sleeve right now, which then leaves Sam and Andy. So I think Sam or Andy is the other person that could be in the final three spot. Sam would have to win out to get there. And then there's Andy. I'm a little nervous about Andy because my feeling is either Andy goes next or Andy's in the final three, if that makes sense. That's kind of where I'm at. I think either Andy goes next or he's out in the follow-up. Or he's in the final three, is what I'm trying to say. Happy Padre, welcome in. Teeny Zero Vote finalist. I don't think so. And that's kind of the thing is, I'm like in my head, and I looked at this yesterday while talking to Liana. There has been a zero vote finalist every year in the new era. From 41 to here, there's been one zero vote finalist. So I'm like, why would they buck the trend? I'm looking for someone who's guaranteed 0 votes. Right now, that person to me is Sue. And let me explain why. Because in a world where Teeny is in the final three, Teeny's getting 1 vote guaranteed. Teeny's getting Saul's vote, I think. Whereas I don't think Caroline just blank votes for Sue. I feel like Caroline's whole story and the confessional we've seen is very much like, I'm happy for this person. Oh, you did a great move here. You did good here. It's constantly like bigging up people. And I feel like Caroline will make the best decision on who should win. And I just don't think that's Sue. So I don't think Sue just gets the vote for free there. I don't think Gabe's voting for Sue in that situation. So I think for me, Sue is more likely to be the 0 vote finalist. Should Teeny be in the final three? I think Teeny's going to get second place. Is kind of where I'm at. But like I said, I feel like that third spot for me is either Sam or Andy. Sandy, if you will. Because, love, you're completely fine. Teeny has mentioned they are fine with all the pronouns. So you're good. I'm fairly certain she beats Teeny based off of their bag catching on fire and Rachel being the one fixing it. Well, that also is a good editing catch if that is to be the case. I just feel like, and who said this earlier? Sorry, let me scroll up. Oh, no, it was Jinx who said Teeny has just not gone their way this whole time. I want the best for them, but literally look back at every single confessional for Teeny, which is kind of heartbreaking when you think about it. Every time Teeny says something with absolute certainty, the opposite happens. Every time Teeny has been like, I want this person out, that person not going home. Or every time Teeny's been like, we're going to make this alliance, that alliance falls apart. Teeny has not had anything go their way, basically since Saul went out, even before that, which just keeps lending me to believe just don't see it working out in that situation. Yeah, I forgot about to say that makes sense. Yeah. But you're awesome for caring. Absolutely, Jinx. Since Asia too, right? Well, I think when Asia went, Sunshine, there was a moment of like, ooh, I have all the people here. I have all the connections. And then Keyshawn goes, and it's like, oh shit, I don't have all the connections. And then it was like, okay, we have this little unit of 4. We're good. Also, now I got Saul. This is good. Rome goes, that's fine by me. I didn't care much anyway. Then Saul goes. And it's like, shit, Saul went. And then since then, it's like, I want Kyle out. Kyle, not going home. I want Sam out. Sam, not going home. And Leon and I talked about this, and we're like, we feel like Teeny is losing it a little bit out there. Not in that, like, Teeny is, like, I think it's been, like, the game has been taking a toll on Teeny, which, again, I understand. If I'm losing all my alliances and everything I'm wanting to happen doesn't happen, I think I lose it a little bit, too. Teeny's game is the equivalent of her bag. Yeah, Teeny's very much in the the everything's fine meme, the dog sitting in the fire with a cup of coffee. That's what Teeny's game is right now. Or that's the feeling it has, at least. Another out of the loop Survivor comment. I still laughed so much at Mike Bloom asking the recent interview about if they told Sue she had dirt on her face. Mike is unmatched. No one does it like Mike Bloom. AZ, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Also, RHAP fan, thank you so much for the resubscribe from 15 minutes ago. I'm sorry I missed it, but thank you for being here for 41 months straight and using your Prime sub here. Can't wait to watch the OG Mold February with all of you on YouTube. Yes, you. Well, we'll see about that. Thank you, RHAP fan. Okay. Suit is Firemaster, right? Suit is way of telling everyone not to put her in fire, which honestly, big brain. All right. Next question. Butter Spice, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Current thoughts on Teeny. Okay, that was the next question. I just said it, so it's kind of worked out perfectly. All right, the question after that. What do you think of this season of Married at First Sight? I've not been watching Married at First Sight, to be honest. I think the last time I watched Married at First Sight was the last time I was on the podcast. So it's been a minute. How has it been? Has it been fun? You tell me. Would they be better to go after Genevieve or Kyle over Andy? Well, you mean Sam, right, Pixie? I think you want to hear my big brain prediction on what's going to happen? Here's kind of what I've theorized based on what we just saw in the last episode. So we saw Genevieve flash the idol to Teeny, and I think Teeny bought it hook, line, and sinker. And then Genevieve and Sam did this whole like, no, just make the move, do it. And Genevieve was like, I'm fine with either outcome. They don't play the fake idol. And Caroline goes, I think if Teeny goes back and says, yo, I saw the idol, they have an idol, then there's a world where they play it safe because they're like, well, Genevieve might use it on Sam or use it on herself. So we're not for sure where that's going to go. We cannot split our votes because if these three vote together, it's a 3-2-1. So that's a problem. And then that's when Rachel goes, well, actually, I have a block of vote. So I think what I'm theorizing, because also if one of them wins the, if one of Genevieve or Sam wins immunity, I think that's bad for Andy. But even if they don't win, I think they could see it as the safest move being, all right, we can vote out Andy because they're probably not going to use the immunity idol on Andy. And then Rachel blocks Andy's vote. They 3-2 him out of the game. I think that's entirely possible. But also, if they wanted to, they could do they can't do a 2-1-1 because then that's bad. So I think the block a vote combined with the fake immunity idol gambit could cost Andy. I'm a little bit worried for him, which is why I said if he doesn't go out there, I think he's final 3. So that's kind of where I'm concerned. But I low-key feel like Genevieve is probably safe at final 6. Unless they decide to call the bluff of the idol. Then it's a different story. But I feel like she's going to be okay. But we'll see. We'll see. Damien, thank you for the lesson 2s in chat. Keisha's birthday, appreciate it. Coming out of lurker mode for the message. Thanks so much, Keisha's birthday. There must have been a lot we didn't see of Andy doing a super job convincing the four to split their votes. Hopefully they show more of his maneuvering that next episode. I think they definitely could and will. Also, I saw somewhere, I think was it Rob's fact checker, that Andy is now tied for episode titles in a row with like Russell Hanson, somebody. Yeah, okay. Andy is not tied for getting the most episode title quotes in a row, 5 with Tony. Andy is also tied with Russell for the second most episode title quotes in a season, 6. Tony holds the record with 7 in Cagayan. So if Andy gets the next quote, if the next quote is Andy, Andy will be the record holder for the most episode title quotes in a row, which is amazing to consider. AZ, oh my God, thank you for the 10 gifted, AZ. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Welcome in. AMPM, I'm IMP, Jans, Shanfran, Chicken Breast, Jar, Smooter, Old Seahag, Callie, and Tracy. You are not part of the Lesson 2 crew. Compliments of AZ. Thank you so much, AZ, for your generosity and for bringing in 10 new people into the community. I really do appreciate it. And I hope all 10 of you enjoy your stay here for another month. And if you're in the chat or you're in your lurk mode, throw some less than 2's AZ's way for the generosity. Thank you so much, AZ. Appreciate it. Has anyone watched the Sabrina Carpenter Nonsense Christmas that just dropped on Netflix? I want to watch, but just finished Agatha All Along tonight instead. It dropped tonight, right? So I don't know if a lot of people have checked it out yet. I saw TikToks about Andy's episode titles. It's incredible. Bob and Weave is next week's title. I did see that. My feeling is I don't know who that could be. Easily could be Sam, but I don't know. Are Survivor fans, even including Mike Bloom, are prone to hyperbole when talking about the new era of Survivor? Ooh, B Pred, I love this. Kind of like a start to an article. Tell me more. What do you mean by that? Like, yeah, I need you to elaborate if you can, if you're willing to. No, chicken breast, not breath. Breast. What's the Mariah Carey Christmas special? Thank you. Is there a wreath necklace or hot snowman in the Sabrina holiday special? Probably not, I'm gonna assume. Also, I just realized I'm boycotting Netflix, so if anyone wants to stream in the Discord, then I will be watching. Ooh. What made you realize this, Mandy? What has changed? Why have you done this, if you don't mind me asking? Also, I want to see if I liked a TikTok that I can show you. But I'm not sure if I did. So let me just check my likes real quick and see if I've done it. It's most likely that I've not done it. Nope, I have not. It's a shame. Anyway, you'll never know. Do I have cat updates? I did take one photo today. Knowing I was going to get asked about cat photos. This is the two of them hiding in the kitchen after I started vacuuming in the living room. I'm going to need the picture to unblur. Thank you. There we go. Look at the girls hanging out under the dining table. Bandits. They are talking about best moves of the new era or best episode of the season every week as if they're trying to drive up engagement, and they do it every season. I don't think it's necessarily to do with engagement driving, B-Pred. I think that, and I think this applies to a lot of people. A lot of people have kind of seen the new era as one big asterisk. In that it's not the same as it used to be. It's a third less of the days. It's 26 days. It's like it's all about like the what was it called? The monster, and it's not the same. People have to lose their votes. So I think there's a level of this ain't what it used to be, right? And I think that when a good moment or a good episode happens, I think they're quick to be like, this is great. This was a lot of fun. I think for a while in the earlier new era episodes, like in the 41s to 44s, I feel like there was a genuine shock of like, oh my God, this is actually good. Like a lot of people would react that way. And it was kind of like, I don't have a good analogy because this one definitely doesn't apply for a 1-for-1, but it was like, it almost got to a place where it was like let's say a musical artist you no longer listen to because they did some like reprehensible stuff, right? It's kind of like it got to a place where it was kind of like someone would be like, you know, this person sucks, but I really like this one song. And that's kind of the vibe I got with some people talking about Survivor, where it was like, New Era is garbage, but this episode was a hitter. Or like New Era ain't all that, but I really like Jam Jam. Like it was stuff like that. And I just think that the New Era is being judged differently because it feels different. And I've heard people that just no longer watch the New Era. They're like, I've got Australian Survivor, my life's fine. So I think that's what it is, more so. That being said, I think it's very interesting that a lot of the people talking about these things are saying this is the best episode of the New Era, or this was the best move of the New Era specifically, because I think it's almost like a separation of timelines where it's no longer all one show. It's as if people look at it as two different shows. And there's them saying this is the best of, I think is fair. I also think what's interesting, and this is my personal opinion, I feel like from like 44-ish onwards, or like 45 onwards even, I feel like there's been better reception to this, to the seasons that have come along. I feel like the first couple, 42 I think was a bit of an anomaly in the middle of those, but I think like 41, 43, they kind of were like, meh, but then people are more warmed up to these more recent ones. A lot of people were high on the stuff that was going down 46. A lot more. I think a lot of people are saying this is the best season of the New Era. And I would probably agree. My family shares streaming things for multiple things, and we all grab once we can all access. Netflix started the one location thing, so we nixed it. That's fair. That's fair, Mandy. That's fair. Screw them for doing that. So you'd cuddle together. Yeah, they were finding comfort in each other for sure. It does seem like the best in era and best of all time is being bandied about more this season. Yes. And I could get my own, but yes, it's the principle. Exactly. The principle is what matters. I've seen some stands call it budget Survivor. Right. I think my biggest thing is I'm fine with 26 days. Just stop this whole like losing your vote nonsense and I'm okay. The best moments of this season have been when everyone could vote. So yeah, the next seasons were more positively received. This is true. It's $8 a month just to add a family member. That is ridiculous. Far be it from me to promote finding content other places, chat, but I do that. I think the biggest thing I've learned, because I grew up on finding links to watch shows and movies and stuff, but what I think streaming platforms have done, like Netflix, like anything else, is it's so much easier to watch them on your TV, on your phone, because there's no like random pop-ups and annoying stuff that you have to keep shutting down from the sketchy websites. But aside from that, they don't hold, some of them really do not feel like they hold the value they used to, especially Netflix, where I don't know what the exact price is, because I believe that's on Liana's the one that pays for that one, but like the what used to be the ad free is now what the ad plus is, and then the ad free is like $10 more. It's ridiculous, quite frankly. So it's interesting watching people get upset about the new era because I only got in on 42, so it's all new for me. And there we go, Jinx. Honestly, that's kind of a healthy way to look at it. It's almost like new eras. But the thing is, I feel like they definitely started leaning more into the journey of people. And I think a lot of us were like, I'm fine with the journey. I want to get to know these players. I don't mind. I think what definitely changed the game, chat, and this is worth remembering, is I think the added extra half hour helped. I think having an extra half hour was good. I think that they've stopped doing, because for a while there in the new era, it was like every episode was like one big, you were getting like a 2-minute clip of someone's life and how they got to where, and it really felt like it was kind of like, and the way I put this is the American Idolization or the America's Got Talentization, where it was like everyone's got a story, but everyone's story is like sad. It's like everyone's journey to get here is sad, which is not taken away from the story, mind you, but it felt like, why am I seeing this when there's so much more I can learn about them in present day? And now I do like that they kind of not cherry pick, but some of them are not on the episode proper. They're on the deleted scenes. I think they found a good balance now, which is why I think they're getting better at editing the new era. Whereas earlier, I don't think they were editing the new era correctly or the way they should have. But yeah. It's almost like a contrast to Big Brother, where BB is thriving because of the new diversity mandate and equitable comps. Well, the equitable comps, we just got them, which I'm happy about. So we'll see if they continue the trend. But I feel like based on the good reception 26 got, I have a feeling it's going to stay that way. You need to get on the Criterion channel ASAP, the best curation of the streaming picks. I do not know what that means, B-Pred. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be honest. It avoided on cliches around seniors and leaned into some truths about family, especially the teen scenes. What are you talking about, Duprescal? I miss villains in Survivor. See, I feel like we do get villains in Survivor, but then I feel like people don't like that we have villains. Because I would argue Rome is the biggest villain we've had on Survivor in a minute. But then I feel like the reception on that was not good. Netflix is going to stream Steelers vs. Chief Christmas Day. I'll be there in PA. Ooh, have fun, sunshine. Also, they better figure out their streaming live stuff if they're going to do that. Because I feel like some of the issues I've seen with them has been unavoidable. Let me see. Twitch is not $8 a month on the app. Mikey, I can't recommend this enough to anybody that's going to sub to anyone on Twitch. If you can, get on a browser, get on the web app and do it there, because you will save yourself money not subbing through the apps, because the apps, they have like the Play Store or the Apple Store like upcharge. So avoid that if you can. Now, I don't know, because on your like phone browser, you can do desktop mode, and then it basically loads the website like it would be on computer. I don't know if you can sub through there fine, because I know some people don't have a computer or don't use laptops or anything. But if you can avoid any, you can use web app, do it to save yourself the $1 or $2. I do think the editing has gotten better. I almost thought we were going to get Genevieve Sasser, but it was refreshing that it was about her on the island. Yeah, like I think they're doing way better now than they were before. I do enjoy having someone that I'm hoping goes home. It's hard when you like everyone. Exactly. I think it's good. It's good to have people you're rooting against. A show I just finished on Netflix, my ADD kicked in and I wasn't talking about Survivor. Oh, you're good, Duprescal. No worries. No worries. Get into Criterion, much better than Netflix with more variety. Here's the website. All right. Oh, snap. This looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to bookmark this and look at it later. Thank you, B-Pred. It's gonna be a disaster. Oh yeah, hello from New Zealand, Red Wings. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, someone said something about, hold on, let me scroll up. I feel like I'm missing a lot of messages. I'm trying to get back up chat. Oh, okay, I'm caught up now. As much as I'm still mad at Rome for Asia, it was really fun praying for his downfall. Exactly. I think that having a villain like that we haven't had in a minute, like that's why I was like, I can appreciate this, because he has no idea what he's doing, as in how he's being looked at. And it's phenomenal to watch that and know the downfall is going to come. I think people have taken Jeff's no villains comment out of context. My opinion is he meant in life, no more Russell Hands Joe. Humans are complex. You can be good human, but villain for money. Yeah, I also agree. I just think they weren't like, we're going to bring a deplorable person on the show. I think the reality is they can't predict who's going to be a villain on the show, right? They can't be like, oh, this person. Like, they're not casting being like, oh, he's going to be a villain, bring him in. Because unless you meet someone and in the interview they're just a vile person, you can't predict they're going to be a villain. You can't. So I think they're just like, that's not a criteria they're looking for in the interviews. They're looking for someone who's level-headed or calculated or a fan or a gamer, and they'll bring him in. Whether they become heroes or villains they're not good. That is what it is, you know? It's been good watching the pad at 5 p.m. is weird. Oh my God, Red Wings, is the sun out? Because that is weird, I agree. I might have to refrain from making, talking about some extra stuff because it's inappropriate for the daytime, you know? Okay, all right, Mike, you are ridiculous. Should Jeff Probst retire? You know, for a while there, I thought, yeah, it's time. I don't think so. I think just give everyone their votes back and then let them cook. I think that's my biggest thing with Jeff. And this is probably my biggest critique of the new era, is that the new era is done in a way where Jeff almost is trying to overcompensate, because people were like, wow, 26 days over 39, that's weak. This is weak Survivor. This is not good Survivor. And then he's like, oh no, but we're going to starve them. That's right. We're going to starve these players, and we're going to make sure they don't eat at all. They're going to lose their minds. And oh, they're not going to have votes. They're going to be insecure all game. They're going to lose votes left and right. Is it still weak Survivor now? Oh, now I'm going to stab their rice. I'm going to stab the rice. They don't have food anymore. They can't eat. Little baby want to eat? Too fucking bad. Now is it weak Survivor? And it's like, bro, like, people just want the days back. And if you're not going to give them the days, then no one gives a shit about how not hard or easy it is. If you let them eat, they have their facilities intact. You know, think about your days where you're just kind of like mush until you eat, and then that energy like springs you back to life. Let them eat. Let them have some of that energy. Why are we taking their fucking rice away? Why are we taking the goddamn fucking flint away? Like, after every challenge they lose. That's stupid. Stupid. Just stop that. Let them keep their goddamn votes and let them play, because you have a good format. I think the 26 days is working. Just fucking stop depriving them for no reason. And before anyone says, well, that's not Survivor, I mean, it fucking is. It used to be this way before. All right, where was I? All right, let me scroll down. You're for another 3 or 4 hours? Damn, Red Wings. Wow, Sam, inappropriate, Sam, inappropriate. Let them cook. That's what I've been saying, Lori. Just let them cook. I don't like 13-step advantages. Just hide on immunity. I'll let them find it. I agree. Some of them have been good. I think, Christian, some of the bewares have been good, but not every idol needs to be a goddamn beware advantage. You know? Especially in a tribe of 6. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yesterday, I went, like, how many people now have we seen lose or get voted out because they were forced to lose their vote on the goddamn journey? Stop it. Yesterday, I went outside to feed my dog and cats. 2 cats eat out and 2 eat inside. My dog went into the wooded area behind my house and looked up after placing his food bowl down and saw a coyote sneak up behind him and sniff. I grabbed my cat so fast, my dog did not get harmed. Oh my God, Jesse, that is terrifying. I'm happy your dog is okay. He's so stubborn, his dog shit fire making twist has stayed on despite 98% of fans and players hating it. Agreed. Also, we were talking about this with Liana the other day, and now, you know, I just said I'm fucking with the new era. The more I talk, the more it sounds like I don't. But I'm enjoying myself, I'm being honest. But look at the pattern. How many, in the new era, there has been 1 0-vote finalist every time. Every time. Remove the fucking fire making challenge and see what happens. Because I'm going to tell you this. If I was ever on the show, I do not care who you are. I don't care how good your game was or how bad your game was. You winning fire making is not in my consideration for who I'm voting for the winner at all. I'm looking at everything that happened to your game leading up to that, and then everything you tell me leading up after the fire making challenge. It does not impact anything for me. I don't like watching people starve. Me neither, Tara. Pooya should totally watch that on stream. I have already seen the Jeff's 4-minute piano song thing. I have. So unfortunately, we won't have the reaction value here. Pooya for Jeff's replacement. I don't think I'd fare well. Also, this beard needs to die. I'm just sorry. Just tolerate it for one more day, chat. It'll be gone by Sunday. Like Suzo's gonna be a right advantage? Exactly. What's inappropriate? I was just saying it was an abbreviation for streaming in the afternoon. Where did your mind go? Come on, Sam. Come on now. But no, it is good branding. Might have to steal that for when I do stream not not at night. If I ever did an early day pad, we'll call it the PDA. It's especially noticeable when it's a team that hasn't had food in a while and you end up like losing everyone. Exactly. I watched some Toronto Survivor while I enjoyed Taco Bell and Baja Blast. Tree! Thank you for the 24th month, Tree. Now I've been here with us for 2 years. Thank you so much. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. Lurk for much longer. Thanks for all the laughs and love, Pooya and crew. Thank you so much, Tree, for hanging out with us for 2 years and for the lovely message. Appreciate you. And thank you for supporting. And I'm happy you've been enjoying the content. Jeff has never taken out Final 3 and it's bullshit. For me, the thing about the new era is that 90% of my problems with the show is stuff that started happening in the 30s, not the 40s, like fire making. That's my bit. The fire making is a big one, Cat. It's like if I could remove one thing, right? If I can change one format piece right now, I think for me it would be no more losing your vote. And if you are losing your vote, it's a very optional journey where you have the choice to decline. But maybe that's my number one, because there's that, there's the beware advantage, there's fire making, there's so many things I could pick from. Because I think, and I'm going to stop pausing and starting the music, but despite all, I think in the middle of everything we just talked about as issues chat, there's clearly a show that still works. There's clearly a format that still works. There's clearly players that are still making it work, because we come back every week and we're having a good time. We're not hate watching. And I think there's something to be said about the level of gameplay that can still happen on Survivor. I think Operation Italy was a huge sign of that this can still be possible. But anyway. Majority of the season getting to know each tribe. If they don't go to tribal, you don't get to know them at all. Exactly. Feels like Jeff wants the final 3 to make it more suspenseful instead of an obvious winner and goat, but final 3 has goats every time. Exactly. And while I do think making it final 2 means that there's a world where like the winner takes the third place 0 finalist and then wins out unanimously every time, that's why I'm like, just get rid of the final 4 and let's see what happens there. Keep it a final 3 at that point. Why do I think the new era is going to be everyone hugging Jeff on the way out? See, low-key, I don't mind the hugging Jeff on the way out. I feel like this is just the situation where we are now getting to a place where a lot of the people coming on this show have watched about, 20 some years worth of Survivor content. And Jeff has become a big softie, like a big old softie. So it's kind of like par for the course, you know? So now I'm like, that's fine. That part I'm okay with. Along for a 3-3-2 jury vote, if we were ever to see that, be pred. All right. Jeff as host A+, as showrunner C-, and I don't disagree with that, Supernova. All right, next question in the form. Of the Survivor players remaining who has had the least real food, Sue? I don't know. The thing is, I don't remember who went on which rewards like that. So I'm the wrong person to ask. He's a softie with a knife that takes rice. I mean, until he tries to do that, yeah. Do you have a go-to or favorite game on your phone? I don't typically play games on my phone. For a while, I had a Game Boy emulator installed and I was playing Pokemon Red on here, but I've not done that in a minute. Earlier this year, I got back into Pokemon Go for like a month, dropped that as well. I don't play games on the phone anymore. I don't do that. I think part of it is because I know that the playing games will reduce my battery life, and I'm trying to keep the battery alive as much as possible for my phone. So I think that's a big part of it. So, but yeah, mobile games not doing it for me anymore. But I will say, I did install one game. I actually realized now I'm full of shit, but I only played it. I played it on the plane ride to DC when I went this past month. And it is the one and only, I'm waiting for it to load here, the one and only Suika game. If you are not aware, it's the fruit game. Okay, why did it shut down on me? Where you make the fruit match and balance out. And this is my progress right now on the last game I played. 277, so it's not that deep into the game. So Monopoly Go is fun, but when you start spending money to play, it isn't as fun. Yeah, pay to win, not a good time. Happy partner anniversary. Hey, appreciate it, Dennis. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, Suika game is great. If you've not heard of it, it became popular on the Switch, and now the mobile version is also available. Can you play that one without data in airplane mode? Yes. Yes, you can. Which was bless. Because it was like, oh, we can't keep your score. I was like, I don't care. Keep it locally. I don't need it on the leaderboard. All right, next question. Another survivor. Big old survivor questions tonight, chat. How did Teeny expect Sam to take them on the reward? They have been saying Sam's name for several episodes now, since before Saul was voted out. I think the key is, and Teeny kind of voiced this in one of their confessionals, that the way they saw it, they were the swing vote that that group needed. Teeny thought that they were the connective tissue between the underdogs and Sam and Genevieve, not realizing that actually Andy was that person, and Sam clearly picked the right person to take, because without Andy, Operation Italy doesn't happen. So I think the problem is Teeny had loftier expectations on on their positioning with Sam. Fuck, I dropped my phone without the case on. I hope it didn't break. And my headphones nearly dropped. Okay, the good news is it seems to be fine. We're safe. Okay. Suika game, Sunshine. Suika. Suika. It was the first food reward T did not go on, which is even funnier to me than... All right. We might be getting a white kitten tomorrow. Any name suggestions? We've got quite a few cats named after directors currently, but anything human works. I mean, I can think of a white kitten that I had once upon a time, that I got for the first time once upon a time. And it's a good name. Okay. May I recommend Winston? Look at this Winston. Look at the baby. How about Winston? Mikey, you thought you were slick, huh? I mean, there are a few different versions of the fruit stacking game. I played one that wasn't named that. Yeah, Lori, this is I checked for the one that was basically the original ported over from the Switch. If I were to catch one survivor since when Asia left, how many eps back should I go to have a decent concert where it's at? I'm fine with missing some. Low key. Let me see who goes after Asia, because low key, Mandy, you might just pick up from there on and you should be fine. Because I think there was a lot of fun developments on the road from the Asia boot. Let me just double check for you. Where would it be? All right, let's see. Yeah, I think you watch. I think if you want to, you could skip. Yeah, no, I personally think you should watch them all. I think you should watch them from there on. Because I think both the next two episodes are very fun ones and important to some of the players still in the game, and you get to see, like, without giving too much away, I think you learn quite a bit about Genevieve watching that one of them, and then you learn quite a bit about Sam and Andy watching the other. So both of those are good. So that's my recommendation. If I'm honest, Teeny's the next one to be voted off. It's just my opinion. That's fair, Walling. That's possible. I feel like I just don't see Teeny being seen as a threat right now, is the thing. I feel like one side is looking at Rachel, one side is looking at Genevieve, Sam. So my white cat is Santini after Sam from Sorrow. Yes, I remember this, Jay. Named after Pooya's all-time favorite Big Brother player. How dare you, respawning. My Winston came into the scene way before that Winston. Boy or girl? Well, my Winston, boy. But yeah, the question asker, I'm not sure. What did I say? Well, no, I don't know. Was something removed, Mikey? I don't think so. B-Pred says, did Andy fuck himself over? I don't think so. Because the way I'm looking at it, B-Pred, Andy was either playing for 5th place with no agency. So even if he was going to make it to 3, he'd have a tough time selling his story. Or he's gambling now. He could go out 6th, sure. But the reality is he was guaranteed 5th place because of that group, they were good. The other 4 were going to take each other. And that would have left Andy on the outside looking in. So I think the gamble's worth it. And I think to make a fun move like this, I'm not mad at it for pad his legacy a little bit, you know? So maybe a few on the early season and then a skip? Yes, Mandy. It says the mods room message. I was wondering why. It was auto mod. It wasn't the mods, Mikey. No, but Mikey did not make the comment regarding Liana. All right. Next question. Trivia, since we're talking about this right now. What season was the last season that all 3 finalists got a vote? No asking chat. I mean, I can get that for you. I'm not going to ask chat. So chat, don't spoil it. But I'm being asked, which season is the last one where we had everyone receive a vote, at least one? My immediate instinct is 30. So 35, the bellboy, Ryan, got a vote. But what I'm trying to remember is, did 39 have 1 vote apiece at least? And I don't think so, because Nora was in that final 3, right? In 39, so I don't think Nora got a vote. Unless I'm missing that. So I don't think so. 40, I distinctly remember Michelle didn't catch votes because of the concern that Natalie could win. So Tony got way more of the votes. So what happened 38? 38 was... Who were the final 3? No, 38 was also not... 3rd place didn't get a vote there, I don't think. 37 was... What the fuck was 37? David vs. Goliath. That guy and Mike White. I think even that season it was a 0 vote finalist. Oh my god, is it actually Heroes, Healers, Hustlers? Because then before that was Ghost Island, which was a tie. It was a 5-5. Right? And then the 3rd place had to break. Yeah. So yeah, it was Heroes, Healers, Hustlers. That's what it was. That one was the one. That's nuts. That's nuts, chat. Because 35 is correct. Nailed it. Because to contextualize that, that means that in the last 12 seasons, 3rd place has received 0 votes. He has to flip back now. He can. If they'll take him as a different story, Red Wings, but I think he can. Did this artist lose his cardigan or his card again? It's both, Penny. And I lost my cardigan and I lost my card again. So. All right, next question. What would you rather eat, a horse or a shoe? What are we doing here? Who was the bigger goat, Sue or Andy? Sue. I think Andy can definitely contextualize some of his game, and I think at the very least, Andy now has, like, let's say Andy makes it to Final 3. Andy has Genevieve and Sam to vouch and explain his game, whereas Sue doesn't have a lot of vouch to go around. I think Sue is the way bigger goat than Andy. What am I next to that one guy? Y'all know exactly why I said that one guy about that one guy. What's that song by that guy? By this guy, you mean? First season of fire making, coincidence? Well, that was the last season. First season of fire making and the last season a 3rd placer got a vote. Sue would be a 0 vote contender. I think Sue is my pick for 0 vote contender right now. I think she's my pick. Speaking of songs, anything interesting pop up on your Spotify Wrapped? Not really. My top 5 was a variety pack of different people. The first 2 artists were British artists. Sunstroke Project was the middle, and then funnily enough, I think you got a kick out of this part. 4th and 5th was Kendrick and Drake, back to back. Kendrick being 4th, Drake 5th. And I'm telling you this, 100% of this I think was fueled by the diss tracks. Because I bumped the diss tracks quite heavily when they first came out. But yeah. How many hours did it say? I didn't know, save that part, but what music do you listen to? Be Pred. Everything you hear on stream is my music that I listen to on repeat or frequently. But I have quite a bit of variety going on. Teeny North Suara thread in the final 3. So if I'm any of the others, I'd bring either or both to the end. I think I would be better explaining his game as well. Exactly, Lilifa. 100% agree with that. Agree soon out of thread of Final 3 cracked up when she said, what's her name, referring to Rachel last week. Is Sam a threat of Final 3? Absolutely. I think Sam is a decent bit of threat for sure. Do I see him as the winner? No. But I feel like my problem is obviously we all can, I think, agree. You need Sue at the final 3. The rest of them is kind of like a matchup of who do you end up with at the final 3 to win? Because I think like one person could beat this person, but this person can't beat that person kind of thing. So it's a little bit different. Next question in the form. What is your advice for living alone somewhere new? There is a chance I'll be moving to a town that I love and have vacationed in my whole life, but it is around 2 hours away from home. It is a bit embarrassing to admit this, but I am in my late 20s and have never moved out of my parents' house that I grew up in. I can't imagine leaving them, and I'm worried about how homesick I will be, even though I know it is time. My advice for living alone somewhere new is, first of all, the good news is you vacationed here your whole life. So it's going to be familiar territory, which I think is a huge plus. But as far as like cutting the cord / moving away from family, I know that can be tough. I did it when I was 19. And believe it or not, it got easier. Obviously, it got easier with time. But I think, especially if you're very close with them, there's no shame in doing a FaceTime a day. I know a lot of friends of mine who will FaceTime their family once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. So that'll keep that connection there. Make your space feel comfortable. Make your space feel like home. I think that's the big thing. So making sure that you live settled in. Like, because, you know, living out of boxes or living in a temporary setup will never feel quite homey. So kind of setting up your home as fast as you can and making it feel like that's where you're meant to stay is good. But I think there's nothing to be embarrassed about being in your late 20s and having never moved out of your parents' house at all. I really don't. But yeah, I used to call my mom on my drive home from work every day when I lived 3.5 hours away. Yeah, and you know, making a routine out of that is not a bad shout. And before you know it, you're going to be, you know, maybe you end up talking a little less, or you become more comfortable in the gaps in between talking to family. But I think that's a great way. I think we're in a good day and age now where being apart from people doesn't feel as apart as it once did. And it's thanks to the technology in front of us, like the voice calls, like the video calls, like the voice notes and all that stuff. So yeah. All right. Next question. Sweet Little Boy Cat is the cat that the person's naming. So, hey, I'm just saying Winston's a good name, you know. Winston's a good one. But I don't know. You said you've named your cats after directors. So I don't know. I don't know any good directors. But you said as long as a human name, you're fine with it. How are most of your viewers watching your stream? On a phone, tablet, computer, something else? Just curious. It's a great question. Chat, if you are watching the stream, first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, can you let this question asker know? How do you watch? Do you watch it on a phone, tablet, computer, laptop? Like, where are you doing this at? MC is on the iPad, Thompson on the computer, Supernova on the computer, Cabdash on the iPad, Sunshine on the phone, Dainty on the iPad. We got Tova on the computer, Madeline on the phone, Because Low on the PC. We got a laptop, phone, laptop, tablet, iPad, phone today, usually computer. Mostly phone, sometimes laptop. You're currently on my phone. Okay, phone because I'm usually gaming on my PC, says Penny. I either watch on my computer or I cast on my Twitch app onto my TV. There we go, respawning. Okay. Usually phone, computer today. Cool, little leaf. Okay, I usually start on my phone and move to the computer later at night. Okay, phone in bed, says Japri's gal. Laptop right now, sometimes on the tablet. iPad because I'm going to bed, but TV for Goose Goose and other streams. There we go, Jenny. Thank you. All right, I was watching on the computer while painting, just switched to phone 5 minutes ago. Okay. I don't know what question, but probably phone. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people. So what I'm getting is it's a healthy mix, first of all, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I feel like it depends on the type of person. I feel like some people very much do consume a lot of their content on their phone, and some people need the big screen or want to sit in a big screen situation. Apple TV. Okay, Teresa. Or sorry, is it Tressa? You let me know. You let me know if I said your name wrong. iPad but TV when I'm home, says Kalita. Okay. So on TV now, on tablet in bed. All right, and final question, as in we caught up. Harder Survivor trivia. No asking chat. Once again, I doubt most of them know it anyway. Question: who was the first 18-year-old contestant to play Survivor? See, I couldn't tell you this, but my gut's gonna say Will Wall. But I don't think so. Actually, was Natalie White, was she 18 or 19? No, Will Wall. Will Wall, final answer. He was the youngest at the time. No, I know he's not the youngest, though. No, he was the youngest, but the first, I don't know. Julia Sokolowski? That's not a bad one. That's 32. But that's also a year prior to Will, so that's not that long ago. Way before, I'm not going to get you. Spencer from Token Cheens? See, I would never have answered this. Will was the first high schooler, which is quite wild when you think about it. Could you imagine going on Survivor in high school? Because I don't. All right. We're fully caught up with the forum chat. If any other questions, feel free to put them in there. You always say it right the first time. Thank you, Teresa. Never should have doubted myself there, should I? We currently have Orson Welles, who looks like Orson Welles if he was a cow cat, Charlie Chaplin, the tuxedo cat, Tigger the ugly named Orange Girl Cat, and Sir William Herschel, the knockoff cow cat. Damn, very elaborate names here. How much did I miss? I didn't get my notification. Let me see, DH. Let me run you up on the updates. It's my Twitch Partnerversary, 4 years now. I had a busy week of podcasting. A lot of traders' content has been recorded and posted, and a lot of traders' content is being recorded and vaulted until they start releasing later in the month on the road to Traders US Season 3. I'm recording a deep dive with the winner of Traders Canada Season 2 on Monday. I think that's everything. We talked quite a bit about Survivor. You've also missed quite a bit of Survivor conversation, but that's about everything. So, our next question is, I never watched a season with Stephen Fishback. What makes him have the seat of honor on the Know It Alls podcast? Was he going on Survivor? Are they just good friends? Well, I'm sure they are. All the above. I think all the above, first of all. But the big hook with Stephen and Rob is the titular Know It Alls. They are both people who made it far and did not win the game. Stephen, without spoiling his outcome, does not win the game. Rob, without spoiling his outcome, doesn't win the game. Both make it about as far as one can and lose. And, you know, they're both the bit of the nerdy Survivor fans. So, yeah. And, you know, they got together early. They started potting. They became friends, and there we are. Are you going to do Traders watch parties? I don't know, Sunshine. DH, thank you for the 300 bits. Appreciate you. I'm not sure, DH. And here's, sorry, Sunshine. And here's the reason. There's a world where I get screeners, and I would have watched it already once ahead of y'all. So then I don't know. On the other hand, if I don't watch it with screeners ahead of time, then I would be spending my time taking notes, which means I can't be as interactive because we go live right after. So then there's that. I feel like the difference between watching the traders and say like a Big Brother is that I don't think there's ever really a need to do all that like notes for a Big Brother watch, because, and especially in this example, I'm talking about Taryn, the dude lives the live feeds. So he already knows all the things that are happening, and there's like a couple DRs that he needs to remember. I don't know if he takes notes or not for the episodes, by the way. Don't quote me on this. But I feel like I personally would have an easier time watching like a Big Brother than going on live. But traders, especially with Rob is like, I'm kind of the brain on that podcast with Rob, where Rob drives, but then I'm the one that has to do the pit stop and break down all the like specific strategic maybe stuff. So I need to be on my A game. But I think, did we do a watch party for the finale last year? We did, didn't we? So we'll definitely do that, at least. Be like me the last few weeks and watch the stream on replay later. Yeah, DH thing with 300 bits, appreciate it. I know I already said it, but thank you once again. Next question. Rob says Dr. Christian Hubicki and Dr. Evie Jagoda. Can we start a petition to get him to call Liana Dr. Liana Boris, or does he already? I don't remember the last time the two of them were on a podcast. I guess, like, would it have been the RHAP draft, maybe? I don't think he calls her Dr. Liana Boris. I feel like if Liana wanted to be called Dr. Liana Boris to him, she could tell him. He does more often than not. I'm not sure. I feel like she gets more Liana from science than she gets doctor. But this is true. Factually, she is a doctor. This is true. I went back and saw that 10 race marbles from last week. That was great. Bummed I missed it live. Damn, Mike, you went back and watched the VOD for that? Appreciate it, man. Okay, so this is a very interesting question. Mandy, I'm going to leave this up to you if you want to put this in a poll or not. But to be upfront, I'm very okay with it being part of a poll, but I'll leave it up to you. Curious if you could do a few polls. Number one, has the chat ever had a dream that you were in? Yes or no? And two, has chat ever participated in chatting live while using the bathroom? Yes or no? And then they said, and follow up, do either of those make you feel weird? They don't. They don't make me feel weird at all. I think it's natural if you have someone pull up to a dream, if you have visualized them, because they do say the only people that are in your dreams are people you've seen, faces you have seen. I don't mind. And then has chat ever participated in chatting live while actually using the bathroom? I think there's a decent amount of people that have done, and you know, it is what it is. I'm fine with that too. But yeah, if you want to run the polls, mods, up to you. Yeah, what's the whole stream once I got back home? I was in KC for football. Oh, gotcha, Mikey. Gotcha. Okay, but here's some Traders US Season 1 trivia. What was the name of the Civ contestant that was replaced due to COVID, and who were they replaced by? I don't know. I don't know trivia about Traders US like that. At all. Like, I couldn't give you the boot order for Traders US Season 1 at all. No shot. So I have no idea. I dream that I met you at RH event. You were sitting behind a table like a professional meet and greet. Damn, I was fancy, huh? It's on the Traders Wiki. Well, a civilian named by the name of Kevin Green was already part of the cast, but replaced after one day of filming due to a positive COVID test. He was replaced by alternate Geraldine Moreno and was the entire... Oh, wow. I had no idea this happened, Tomster. A beer at the game was $15. I said, no, that's good. Weed tax money for later. You don't remember binging 10 episodes of a TV show in 2 days 2 years ago? No. Funnily enough, you'd think it would stick to me, but it doesn't. What do you think of Netta's heart dress? Was there a message she was trying to convey? Will there be a deep dive interview? Do not know what that dress meant. Didn't ask also what the dress meant. I I just thought it was style. I didn't know there was supposed to be a message behind it. Will there be a deep dive interview? You'll find out soon. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I've already hinted at it. Who knows? Who knows? All right, chat. I'm going to call last call on the form. Last call on the form. I have better dreams with Pat, but no Pooya. Gotcha, Jinx. And then, do y'all want to do marbles tonight? Like a cheeky 5? These hangouts just really relax me. I'm happy to hear it, Jinx, because they help me out more than y'all know. More than you'll ever know, honestly. Yes? Okay. Okay. So we'll do a cheeky 5. An Advent update? Shit. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me get the Advent calendar. All right. So if you don't know, I lost a marble wager a couple weeks ago and had to buy an Advent calendar of the mod's choosing. Emotional support pals. So I've opened one on stream with y'all during the Goose Goose Sunday. I've opened a couple with Liana. So there's one of them. It's a little French fry. The second one is a little festive chicken nugget. The third one is a gingerbread man. Now, today's the 6th, so I have 3 I haven't opened. I'll open these with y'all now. It's a little Christmas tree, okay. Fifth one is... Oh, shit. It's a gingerbread man with some style. Look at those shades, though. Look at those shades. And then number 6 is a little pizza. Little festive pizza action. There you go. That's the squad right there. So, I know I could open the 7th one in 8 minutes. But I'm going to leave it for Liana to open if that's cool. I'm not going to be a little disappointed one of them wasn't a Miss Teddy. Well, I have 18 of those to last me a lifetime. Do I not? Do I not? Do you have a thing for their name still? Because I need to know Glasses Gingerbread Man's name. Fuck, where did I put it? Shit. Okay, I have to... Oh, I found it. 1 second. Oh, shit. Mandy? That is not a gingerbread on the board. So that is a mystery one that we just undid. That is a mystery gingerbread. Mystery character. So, a unique one. No, I'm not going to wake her up. If anything, I checked and she was asleep. Because I was going to have her open one before I come over, but she was already asleep. Mystery Man, yes. Update us next week. Oh, Will do. You'll get the 7th. Well, you'll get an update of 2 of them on Sunday. Tomorrow's and Sundays. That's why Glass Days of Mystery. Exactly. All right, chat. Let's do some. Oh, we got a question. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to talk about this because I don't really know much about it. My mom was criticizing me for eating the same leftovers for over a week. I hit her with a "but am I dead?" and she laughed for like 15 minutes. Now she can't stop saying that phrase. Yo, shout out Phil T, who gave us that quote. That is incredible. That is incredible. Which I'm like, that's a funny thing to criticize someone for. Like, wow, you're eating your leftover meals. What are you doing? But am I dead? What a way to diffuse the tension. Kudos on you for thinking quick. All right, chat. Another fun Q&A portion in the books. Let's get some marbles going. Tomorrow, I'm having a date day with Liana. An extravagantly peaceful and fun day with Liana. I feel like we've not... Because Liana's been working late and she was away for Thanksgiving and I've had all these podcasts and evening stuff I was doing. So tomorrow we're hanging out the whole day, which I'm very excited for. And I've been on horrible sleep the last week because I've had to wake up early for these interviews and I've been falling asleep extremely late. So I will be catching up on some Z's later. Hyperfixation for the win, says Chrissy. I see the same thing when people ask why I eat Taco Bell so much. All right. Phrases that parent pick up are funny. My mom used to hate when I'd say sucks to suck, but now she'll say it too occasionally. I do love that. I do love stuff like that. Like, I feel like I have that with my mom. Not so much words, but food items. She'd be like, why are you eating that? That's horrible. But now she also loves it. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like when I was hanging out with her a couple weeks ago, we're just hanging out watching some movies, and myself, because it was me and her sitting on the couch, my sister was sitting over there, we destroyed a bag of Smart Food white cheddar, but she loves Smart Food white cheddar popcorn, and we just destroyed a bag. And then at one point she was like, Pooya, can you take this away? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, can you eat it? I was like, what do you mean, can I eat it? I've been eating. She's like, no, you need to eat it because I will eat it. And I was like, where have I seen this dance before? Or she like loves poutine now. Madeline, thanks so much for the gift of sub to Ruby Wolf. Appreciate you. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you. I'm one of those moms. Hell yeah. Let's see, where was I? By the way, blueberry pancake rollers are back at QT. I do not know what that means, Mikey. If I'm being very transparent with you. All right, where were we going? Marbles on stream. Isn't that right, chat? Isn't that right? Okay, where was that? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I was like, I suppose I could finish off the bag. I was like, hey, don't mind if you insist, Mom, I must do as you say, because you are my mother. You are my mother, and I will do as you say. I will finish this bag. QT is a quick trip. Ah, gotcha, Mikey. Talk about mild sauce as a natural laxative effect if you're ever backed up. Alexa told me. Oh, interesting. I'll keep that in mind for my next Taco Bell trip. Which I don't eat Taco Bell. I think I have Taco Bell like once a year. It's like an annual event over here where we get it. Because the problem with Taco Bell, chat, and I don't know if you have this problem. This might be just a Pooya problem. Okay, Marbles is not loading. I'm currently waiting for it to load. It's running install script allegedly, so we'll see how that goes. With Taco Bell, I never know what the amount is that I need to get. Because I get the little pick and choose. You know, I get a little this, little that, little this, little that. And I get too much food, basically. Because I'm like, I don't know. Because obviously you got to get a Crunchwrap Supreme, obviously. And then I'm like, oh, well, I want the Doritos Locos Tacos one. Oh, and then I want this one. And then I just get way too much food. That's why we do it once a year. My eyes are bigger than my son when it comes to Taco Bell. Always. Always. So, yeah. All right, Marbles, can you load? Okay, it looks like it's doing it. Okay, I think we're good. Phew. That's what leftovers are for. What's funny is I love me some fast food. I do not like having it be leftovers. It doesn't hit the same, obviously. So I end up doing a bad thing and I eat way too much in the moment is what happens ultimately. All right, chat. Ooh, limited skins. Do I have enough? I have 1,300. What does that mean? Wait. A skin slot? Sure. What does that mean? Let me go back now. Let's go to the skins. Ooh, the beaver. No. Ooh. Oh god, static hands is terrifying. No one should ever get that one. I don't like the eyes one. Happy crab. Why would I get the happy crab? Air fryer is a game changer for fast food reheating, though. Make no mistake. Make no mistake, chat. Are these all of them? Oh, they change in an hour, and these change in a day. Okay. But then these are the ones that are available for seasonal purposes. What if I got that? Would that be on my marble now? Oh my god, wait. Was that an inflatable Santa? Wait, where was that? That is ridiculous. Or an elf hat. Okay. Damn, I did not realize how much credit I had accumulated here. All right. Let's go ahead and set up a cheeky 6, not 5, just because sometimes the one map will ruin everything. And then we set it up here. I'm from Maryland. I feel represented by the crab marble. Those hands remind me of the window on that Big Brother season. Yeah, I didn't like that. Didn't like that. My parrot's name is Beaver. Damn, Kim. I didn't know it's only in California. So good. Wait, what is in California for? Oh, Del Taco? Yeah, I've never had Del Taco. I've never had Del Taco. It's not been in my wheelhouse, chat. Oh yeah, shall we do a standard predictions? Which, by the way, chat, I'm thinking, and I know I've said this before, but maybe Mandy, I should collaborate with you. Do you want a top 10 bet? Top 10, top 20. I think let's do the top 20. Mandy, I think I need to collaborate with you, where I want to put together a form. Oh my god, you know what? I should have said this. To the people who might leave now because marbles ain't your bag, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you had fun. I know this was on the shorter side, but I hope you understand why. Thank you for all the well wishes, everyone who subbed, bidded, the new follows, the chatters, the lurkers. Shout out to the lurkers one time. VOD viewers, hope you had fun. And we're about to do marbles. Otherwise, if you're new to marbles, just as you can see people in the chat do, exclamation play to get a marble in the game, and then you're good to go. Just classic typos. Sounds good, Mandy. We know you have classic typos. So what I was saying, Mandy, is I'm considering, I want to do like not a feedback form. I don't know what the word it would be for this, but I basically want it's almost like a census, but not quite, but I want to put some questions in. So for example, I would have everyone fill it out, and it would be like, what times would you like streams to be at? Or like, what kind of content are you looking for? And I know that all sounds feedback formish, but this would be like a one-time thing that I would push. I also want to include in that like some recommendations for what you want the predictions to be for, the brownie points. What kind of fun redeems could we have and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to collaborate with you on that to see what the best wording is, and then we push it out. I'll put it on the Discord, put it in the chat. and like have a command like for a full month. And then that way, going into the new year, we have quite a bit of an idea of what people are looking for, or maybe what new inspirations I can get off of that. I think that would be a good way to go about it. All right, cool. Sounds good. Well, thank you, Mandy. An annual survey, Jabina. Survey is exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. That's perfect. We really do, Mandy. We need to figure out with the goblet, because I need to really look at it and think, am I done with the goblet even though we've only used it like one time? / how can we make the goblet better? I really need to look in the mirror on that one and have a conversation with you. Jimmy, what did we just discuss, Jimmy? Jimmy! Mandy, you know what to do. Give Jimmy his brownie points back. Oh my god. And say if someone had 1 million brownie points, how would they spend those? Exactly. We need to figure out some good goals and some good gets for those, I think. I want to win this just so I'll have a damn logo next to my name. All right, chat. Get your final predictions in, and get in while you can, chat, because in the event that I press start, the predictions will be ended right there on the spot. And not to tip the scale, but right now it's not looking quite balanced, which means that if you bet a certain way, you could stand to get a lot of money out of it. No, I'm not doing a TikTok dance, Papaya. Papaya, why do you want me to be humiliated? Why do you want that? Why do you want that? I bet against you so you can win. Why, thank you, Christian. Christian, big yourself up. Big yourself up. Now I'm going to lose, okay? Thank you for that. I think you'd be successful. Papaya, do you have any idea what 4 years of streaming means? 4 years of streaming with not the best brownie point redemptions means that there's a lot of people sitting at 1 million, which means that there's going to be a day where if we ever greenlit this, I have to do 17 TikTok dances in a row. Do you know what that would do to my psyche? Okay, Red Wings, let's not get ridiculous. How about a TikTok dance for 10K? 10K. You could get 10K off of this marble predict. If you're sitting on, right now, hypothetically, if you were sitting on about 3K, 3.5K, maybe 4K worth of brownie points, and you bet on me losing, you can get that 10K tonight. You have 37K right now. See, that's what I'm saying, Tomster. Make it 18 dances. All right, Scally, you need to relax. You're sitting on 171K now? Damn. Should have went all in. You still can. You can add to your prediction, Sunshine. Yeah, I only have 152. We're going to keep dancing all night long. At least you know what to expect in the survey? Yes, I do. At least one item I can predict coming in. All right, chat. We got 60 people in here. Y'all ready to kick it off? Should I press start? Last call. Get in or forever regret it. Oh my God, Kalita. I had 1 million. I kept losing bets. All right, 64. Let's kick it off. I'm pressing start now. You puffing, Mikey? What's going on? All right. Good luck, everybody. Sunshine is passing. Okay. Very generous. All right, who's in the lead? Chrissy is in the lead right now. Moving in is Cahill with the lead. Cahill goes through the hole smoothly. Loses a bit of momentum. AJ Daniels now in the lead. Oh, Fruit Loops and Respawning have moved off the edge and fallen. AJ still in the lead. Holding it down. AJ may have lost the lead. Wait, where's Vidi sent? AJ with a little nudge to first place. It's from Wicked, is it not, Scally? From the movie. Ooh, a bad bonk for Pooya. They're losing momentum, opening the door for DH, who takes the lead over. Pooya cannot recover and is starting to fall behind a little bit. There's still quite a bit of map to go, though, so anything can happen here, folks. AJ takes the lead again. Owie is out. It's from an interview about Wicked. I did not know it was about an... Can you send me the origin, Scally? I would love to see that. Thought it was from the movie. Botswats is taking the lead. DH, who was in the lead, is now out in a dumb fashion. Ambi takes the lead over Plinko Styles. Sal's here now takes the lead over by the looks of things. Yes. Only space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity by Dumping. Ooh, who's going to be our leader now? Red Wings is your leader. And now Red Wings needs to just avoid getting bonked here and should be safe. Oh, a little bit of a delay here. Opening the door for the bandit known as Liv. Falling to second, giving Tomster the opportunity for the dub here. Liv sneaks in, and now we have a 2-horse race here for the win. The record will not be broken. Hey, Jay Preet, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And your winner is Liv. Liv has won. Congratulations, Liv. No cookie shred this week, but I'm almost done cooking late night rigatoni. So hey, there's maybe the first 4 letters, Mythical J. Maybe cook is the move. All right, I beat Scally there by the looks of it, hopefully. We did finish side by side, but if I beat him, I'll feel better about myself. Also, yeah, so top 3, last place with 6 races completed, and 2 randoms for a total of 6 VIP badges tonight. We'll find out in a second. Wait, how did Mandy, Tara, and Jade fall off? Oh my god. And it is such a rush when you're in the lead. Such a rush. Oh my god. Jimmy jumping the gun. Oh no, not season disabled. Okay, all right. The good news is it looks like it's doing a basic point system for the top 10 where it gives first place 10 points, 10th place 1 point, and everyone in between gets those points as described. So I think we're fine. It'll still do a point system, but it does. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. All right. Which means it'll make it easier for the scrolling, so we can move on to the next map here. So you don't want to create a map and name it season disabled? Is that what you're saying, Pooya? Well, I don't know what that even means, Lori. All right, y'all. One more. I'll kick it off at 60. Let's do this. Look for one more entrant. Respawning is in the building. Perfect. Let's kick it off. Ooh, the record for this map is 35 seconds. How easy is this map? Doesn't look that easy. All right, good luck, y'all. Let's kick it off. All right, so we've got, who's in the lead here? We've got Dell in the lead. A lot of people fell down. I don't know if that was the move. Did anyone go from the upswing? Yes, they got the little shortcut there. Lori in the lead. Moving over, Cab Dash taking over. Cab Dash very close to the W here. Sal's here, sneaking in, taking first place. While everyone else takes the longer route, Sal's took the perfect spiral hit, solidifying that first place position. Cab Dash does take second. Wicked Tricks nearly took second with third place here. With the original interview and then TikTok with the follow up on Blue Sky. Thank you, Scally. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this ended up being about as almost very close to the record for Sal's. Congratulations. All right, we see the points get divvied out here. Okay. We can move on now to the next map. There we go. We've joined. I can't tell if we're in the front or the back. We're in the back. Lovely. So once again, Liv somehow rigged her way into the front of the line here. Yeah, so when the season's off, it basically just does the 10th to first place thing, and it kind of cumulatively just gives that person the lead. So I think we're kind of going to just get a live input of who's in the lead. Also, did my marble design end up not showing up? No, I still have the tie-dye, which I guess I'm not upset about, but... All right, 61 chat. Come on now, 63. All right, I'm going to kick it off now. Good luck, everybody. Will the front 5-6 people keep their lead? That is the question. Scally is in the lead right now. O'Reilly now taking over. Wow, Lenny has unfortunately spilled off the side here. Cool Rider in the lead. Liv trying to sneak in again. Once again, Liv, of course, did rig to place in the top position. Wicked Tricks is taking a fall. This looks terrifying, by the way. It does have that swampy look to it. Jesse now in the lead. All right, everyone's stuck. Big equalizer incoming. Mandy has taken over from one mod, baton pass to the next mod. Although Mandy slowed down a little bit, opening the door for AZ here. Oh my god, what was that? Jay Preet gives Mandy a little bit of a nudge here to move forward. Dainty Butterfly sneaking in for the lead now. Leaving everyone else behind. The momentum really carrying through here. Zoom into the abyss. Is this the win? This is the win. Dainty Butterfly is your winner. Taking second place is Mandy. Followed by Jimmy, Jay Preet, Ichiyami, Steph, Chrissy, Memories, Botswats, and Owie round out the top 10. Congratulations to Dainty Butterfly. Mikey is trying to just make it through without dumping. Can Mikey prevail? And I have a feeling Mikey will indeed prevail. There we go. Congratulations. Dainty getting on the board with 10 points now. So if we look at the overall points right now, Liv and Dainty share points. Tomster and Mandy share points. Wicked Tricks and Steph share points alongside Jimmy. The three of them have 8 points. Championship Vinyl and Red Wings have 7 apiece. Alongside Botswats and Jay Preto have 7 apiece. Okay, so quite a bit of a competitive scene here. A lot of us just chilling on 0, but little do they know, 1 win is all it takes, chat. Because right now, truthfully, 1 win just gets you in the running for first place. So, yeah. Who won the first race? Second race? That's a good call. I don't recall. Was it Sal's here? I think. All right. 58 people are in here. Why am I in the back, man? This is rigged. Why is Liv in the front? This is ridiculous. What is this nonsense, chat? Freya, first time chatter. Good luck, Freya. Good luck, good luck. It's all RNG. Yeah, I don't know. Unless the R stands for rigged, I don't know if I agree, Thomas. Not hippie marbles to the back. Who put me in the back? Okay, let's kick this off, chat. Good luck, everybody. Not much of a chat, more of a lurker. Hey, no worries, Freya. All good. Hope you enjoy your debut on the marbles here. All right, here we go. 63 of you in this race. Let's see. Do we make our way from the back? I'm literally last. I'm literally the furthest out one can be. So can I overcome that? We'll find out shortly. Y'all know the rules already. First one through the hole is the one we're going to be observing here on the journey. That's penny paper. Oh, who bounced and landed? Jay Preet, very nice maneuver there. AJ Daniels once again in the lead. Cool Rider has fallen. Tara and Dainty Butterfly. Dainty Butterfly guaranteeing another winner in the circle here with that loss. Owie, following the prediction of 1 point only, gets a dump immediately. We have DH in the lead, or is it Memories? Can't tell. Oh, AJ Daniels, Kalita, Ichiyami, Mythical. A lot of people dumping here. Scally. Oh, Daisy with the... Oh my god, Memories, what are you doing? Memories into the abyss you go, my friend, sadly. I couldn't bear to look at that. Daisy in the lead. Daisy has bounced, but will Daisy land in that hole or land right back down? That is the question. This map looks very unforgiving. Is anyone going to finish this? That's the question we must ask ourselves. Daisy has fallen back once again, opening the door for DH. DH is just dancing a little. Daisy has McFallen. Steph has McFallen. Jabina, the latest one to bite the dust. I have Dumph now. Thomas has Dumph. Mimi the Great, and Because Love in the lead now. Oh no. Mimi the Great now. Mikey has fallen. Little bounces are fine, Mimi. You're doing great. Keep calm. You're good. You're good to go. All right. Mimi's kind of smooth and fast. Slow as smooth as fasting it. While Fennel's trying to catch up here. Because Love gets a little bit of a shortcut on the side and takes the lead right over here. Taking the lead back after losing it initially. But Mimi the Great goes down the middle, which is a bit of a shortcut here. And they both meet simultaneously in the middle. Mimi the Great now taking the lead back. And we have a race here, folks. Mimi the Great now making the maneuvers over the pins again. This is where Mimi the Great got caught up last time. And oh my god, that was very terrifying. But Mimi the Great's still here. Because Love has won. Because Love is your winner. Congratulations. Mimi the Great trying to still finish for that silver medal. Repeatedly respawning, has respawned into the Doom Zone. Mimi the Great gets back in the middle here. Fennel now getting second place. Mimi the Great going for bronze. Tara takes bronze. Mimi going for fourth. Liv, the one who rigs it, here trying to get a spot in the top 5. Freya, the first timer in here, trying to get that 6th place by the looks of things. Liv has flown up and gotten it done. Mimi the Great has fallen. Freya is about to reset here by going down the middle transformer by the looks of things. Opening the door for Arabin to take over 7th. Yep. There we go. So you have to hit the star has to hit you and you have to fly up is what it is by the looks of things. And there we go. Freya locks it in. First timer gets 8th place locked in. Congratulations to Because Love. I think we had a top 9 only? Wild. Wild stuff. Okay. An extremely competitive top area. Sal's here looking to close in the VIP badge. While it is not locked in quite yet, we're starting to see some gaps form. And can the gaps get shut by the remaining marblers? We'll find out soon. All right, ready up, ready up. Ooh, 8th place. Hey, congratulations, Freya. Turns out Slow and Steady does not affect the race. All right, I'm going to join in now. That we call that strategic joining. And as you can tell, the strategy paid off. I am next to Russ in the front of the line here, which is good. Once again, though, Liv very close to the start. I don't know how Liv does it, but she somehow finds a way, folks. I've played enough Fall Guys with Russ to know that the man does love a good griefing. Make no mistake, I know this. Oh, this is a long map. Okay. Chat, penultimate race. One more after this. You're going to want to make sure you're in here or you'll regret it. All right, let's get it going, chat. Good luck, everybody. Our first one through there will follow their journey. And that is going to be penny paper. Penny paper gets a bad bonk there and misses the run here. And in the lead is Owie. Owie is in the lead now. Can Owie hold the lead down? That is the question. Owie doing really well, keeping that lead going right now. What a maneuver. Sal's here bouncing through like it's nothing. Zoomies. Damn, Sal's made that look easy while everyone else was struggling in it. Damn, there's no sign of stopping Sal's here. I really want that badge. Well, I think you might lock it in with if you win this. Because you're already in the lead with 18, and this will get you to 28. Say my own name? Pooya. What about my name? I'm not in the lead, so I only say the name of the person who's in the lead, no? Sal just has to get through a hole here, and I think it's over. Damn, perfect fall down. What's that? I don't know about that. Tom Sir has dumped here. Oh my God, Sal's fell off the corner, opening the door for Lenny Berger to win. Lenny Berger is your winner. Congratulations to Lenny Berger. We got another person coming in here. And oh shit. Wait, am I not over? Oh my God, okay. Second place, okay. Cool Rider in third place. Congratulations. Fourth is Little Leaf. Fifth is Vinyl. You got DH, Dell, Mandy, Freya, and Kitty Kelly rounding out the top 10. Damn, Sal's here. They said you got to work for the badge on the last map. Meanwhile, Lenny Berger getting involved in the race for that badge. A lot of people dumping at the very end here. Devastating endgame. Jimmy trying to get here before the Doomf hits him. Hey, it ain't over. You never know. I think there's a lot more points involved than you'd think. I think my 8 points helped me, but I don't know if I'm going to get top 20. Congrats to Lenny. Oh, 9 points. Sorry, second place. 9 points. 9 points. Yeah, so Sal's here keeps first place. Oh, I did get up there, actually. Ooh, you might lose your points. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and do the final map. The long blockade race, chat. All right, get in here for the final race. Even if you haven't raced yet, as you saw, I got 9 points and I'm in the top 10. You never know. In the game of marbles, anything can happen. All right, the game decided to humble me. I'm pretty sure my marble's on the way back. Okay, this is outrageous, Kim. Do you see what they're doing, Kim? Meanwhile, where's Liv? Oh, Liv's ahead of us. Wow, shocker. Okay. The record's 243. Okay, box standard map here. Liv, what are you doing, Liv? Liv, do not use that emote in here, you filthy animal. Oh my, yeah, when I said shocker, I meant the shocker, not shocker. Yes, you nailed it. I actually meant this hand movement. Yes. How did you figure that out? Oh my fucking god. I guess it is past midnight, so anything's fair game, but wow. All right. Lori, drink some water, Lori. Drink some damn water. Quench that thirst. My God. We're losing a handle here. Liv, you see what you've done? Oh, it's midnight somewhere. This true is true. All right, let's kick it off. We're at the back end here. Anything can happen. So good luck, everybody. I want a song that I would like for this end game. All right, first one through. Looking to be Little Miss Andre or M. Cahill. A big equalizer opening the door for Scally taking the lead over. Where'd Scally go? Oh, Scally got mixed stuck immediately. Okay, I'm last. Why is it showing me? Wow, this map is ass backwards. Looks like Steph is in the lead. Steph has gotten stuck, opening the door for Kale to take the lead right back. Mikey is now in the lead. The end is near. And Mikey shows no signs of slowing down, but these bouncers could do it. Wow, Arabin with a clean go through. Can Arabin get another clean path again? Nope, stuck in the middle, but so far so okay. Arabin makes it through though. MKL and Duchess in second and third place. This feels like a record-breaking one. Yes, indeed. Christian and Mimi are out. Duchess with the clean path over to the end. Duchess about to be the winner, barring any last-second equalizers. And your winner is Duchess. Congratulations. MK Hill, because Love taking in the top 3 positions. DH sneaking in for the 4th, leaving Vidi Cent and Madeline to fight over 5th and 6th. Miss Americana taking in 7th, Nicole and Miss Andre, and Botswat's taking your top 10 here, rounding it out. And the record was broken. We got a record break tonight. We love that. All right. Right now, it looks like AZ might end up doomfing, but we're not 100% sure. And I think at this point, only 2 people did dump this race, which is good. Topsy, where are you stuck? Topsy, oh no. Topsy, move. Oh, Topsy is stuck, unfortunately. Topsy is out. And the record has been broken. All right, so we're going to do the final rankings for the official. But as things stand, because Love, Sal's, and Tomster would be getting the badges since Liv is a mod. But let's double check. Oof, Tomster, that is heartbreaking. Well, can I interest you in a VIP badge for your troubles? All right, you get a random number. All right, wait, let me just make sure it looks right. Yeah, Liv third, Sal's here, and Because Love are your winners. All right, hold on. Let me dish out these VIP badges first, and then we'll move forward to what's going to happen. Which, by the way, run the people, run the believers, the truthers, their money, because they bet on me and they won, folks. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We fucking did it. All right. And then Liv says 59. Okay. I'm going to give Tomster a VIP badge anyway, Liv. Since I already said it out loud before you named your stakes, it would feel messy. Yeah, Cabdash doing 2 races and getting 8th place is legendary status. Tomster foolery. Yep, spelled it right. Okay. All right, so number 59 is what Liv has decreed. So let's scroll down to 59th. It's Christian Mingle. Congratulations. You get the Liv's pick. All right, boom and boom. Okay, do we have a 69th spot? Kalita, you know what? I'm feeling generous, Kalita. Get you a VIP badge. All right. And 73 people competed, which is awesome, chat. Now, last with most races completed is Ofra. So, Ofra, you are already a VIP by the looks of it. Let me just double check here. But I believe Ofra retains a VIP badge here. Yes. Okay. So, let me get the Google random going and do 2 randoms here before we wrap up. We're going from 4th place all the way. Actually, 4th place was Tomster who got one. So 5th place all the way to 73rd with 59 and 69 and 72 being the only ones that don't count. Oh my God. Okay, so the first random generated, this is going to sound ridiculous, but you have to believe me, is the number 8. The aforementioned 2 races Cabdash Soul wins this one because the random recognized that Cabdash did 2 races only, I guess. And I believe Cabdash already has the VIP badge. Yep, Cabdash retains. And then one more. That one more is going to number 68. Okay, who was right above 69 here? Christine! Congratulations, Christine. Welcome into the winner's circle. And by that, I mean the random generated circle. But a winner nonetheless. Enjoy your VIP badge. All right. Wow. Okay. Chat, this was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate my Twitch partnerversary. I hope you all had a good time. I'll be back on Sunday with Goose Goose. Happy to announce the lobby is looking mighty great. I do not think I've filled it up, but it's relatively full. So we have a lot to do there, a lot to talk about, and a lot to see. Okay, that is my stream. That was not muted in the other tab. Okay, there we go. But yeah, good times were had, chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for vibing out. 5 p.m. Goose Goose Duck on Sunday. 4 years and counting, chat. We go. We move forward. We do more. Y'all take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you Sunday.